Welcome to another episode of Please Delete This.
Hold on.
I can't.
Go ahead, man. Oh,
Okay,
boy.
already. We haven't even started.
We didn't start, right?
This is where we are.
We didn't start.
Darren,
Okay.
you missed all the fun.
Did I?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Down
Boom, 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 boom. Yep.
Episode
Mm.
165.
Yay.
Okay. Welcome to the episode of Please Delete This.
What are we
And yeah,
I thought you asked me a question.
I was asking this if it was going to stay in the hole or was gonna come out.
Oh.
Hey, hey now.
Sorry, guys. Childish. Go ahead.
In the basement, we have Darren.
Bam.
Genevieve.
That was good.
Hi, guys.
Hey,
What's up,
friends.
bros?
What's going on, you?
Cool in the gang, man. Cool in the gang.
Man, Bim, you are a happening cat. You know, you're all right.
I'm going to introduce, little sayings like that. That's been my thing for the past couple weeks. Cool in the gang, man. Cool in the gang.
I like that. I like that thing.
Peach mango.
Thank you.
Peach
Thank you.
mango. Peach mango away from the White House.
Figaro.
So I'm no longer going to ask how weekends were. So this is a production meeting during the episode.
Mm-hmm.
I've broken the fourth wall, guys. I'm just going to ask what you've been up to since I saw you last.
What's the last time I saw you? Last podcast?
Yeah, that's the point. So you'll just give me anything, even up to yesterday.
because the way he said it was like a trick question. I saw you last. Like, what
'Cause
did you
if I
say
say-
since last episode?
Well, or that, however you phrase it. But it's better than
You're
how was
such a
your weekend.
fancy man.
Well, I got to reword it because if I say how's your weekend, I don't remember. But if I say what you've been up to, or the way you said it, it gives you more opportunity to just pull anything.
Oh.
Or you might just say, same thing.
She said, oh.
But it's an experiment.
Oh,
Look at her.
She's excited to be a part of it, and she's nervous.
you know me so well.
So, guys, what have you been up to?
This
since I
is
saw you
seriously
last?
the third minute. And this is what it is.
I don't know.
Oh,
Well, Ben. Well, Ben. Since I saw you last,
I hate her.
a lot has happened. I DJ'd a wedding over the weekend. Yeah.
Yeah.
For
That money.
Kyle
I was just
and
thinking
Maya.
Congratulations, Kyle and
Congratulations
Maya.
to you guys. It was a fun wedding.
It's
Had a
all
good old
over. Sorry.
Oh, wow.
I'm kidding.
Wow.
I'm happily married. I'm
He's-
very happy. I was
He's it's a
so-
kidding.
Yes.
I'm get all nervous. It's a kidding.
I kid.
Don't shoot.
Didn't mean it. But no, it was a good wedding. And the 3-day weekend was nice. I'm sorry for those who had to work.
Well,
Yeah, but it was nice. It was good. We
Rude.
my mother-in-law's dog was pregnant.
I saw photos.
And so Carter was with her Saturday. I had to help her do something, and then she was like, it'd be really cool if you could take Carter back with you. But Carter is in love with Clarabelle's mother, who calls her Lita. And so she was like, if you could take him back, that'd be a big help because I got a lot of shit to do. And so I convinced him to come home with me, and I was like, we'll even take Eva. And Eva's super pregnant. And so Eva's the dog, for those who don't know. So we get her home, and Eva was being her pregnant self and being kind of weird. And Clarabelle said, I think she's going to give birth. And the mother said, no, she still has a couple weeks left. Cool. We go out, we have a good time, we come back home, we go to bed. Celeste comes in our room at 2 o'clock in the morning.
Oh no.
Eva's having babies.
Oh no. 2 a.m.
Yep.
Wow.
So we
I
go.
never thought about where do the dogs give birth.
Oh,
Ooh.
they find a way, right?
Oh my
so
gosh.
Eva happened to be upstairs in the girls' room. So me and Clark will go upstairs and
Jen is freaked out.
yeah. And so we
First friend does this?
I have never
A lot of weird animal
it's
stuff
an
going
animal
on.
there, yeah. So I too, like Jen, has never seen birth by another animal, by another thing other than a human. And so it's very oh dear. Oh dear. There's a lot of oh dears happening. But she ended up having 4 puppies,
Oh, wow.
which was super cool to see. And then somehow another Miss Carter woke up, so he came upstairs. And it's so funny when kids don't get something and they just try to put their logic to it. So he sees the puppies, and you can see him like, where did they come from? Where were they? So we're trying to explain, I was pregnant, blah, blah, blah. Cool. So I said, okay, but let's go downstairs and get a box so she could make her a bed. And so we go downstairs, and he looks at me, he goes, when did Eva hatch the eggs?
Aw.
You're so smart.
Aw.
And so I look at him and I'm like, oh, well, it's another day.
Eva got fucked. So if that's what happened, she's a slut. And
She is a whore, the worst type of whore you can think of. And yeah,
I'm sorry.
yes.
I held back from doing it. I held back, Bim.
So yeah, that was my
Good job,
eventful
Jim.
weekend.
Oh, that's dope. Oh, circle of life.
Circle of life.
Is it messy?
Yes, to a degree. It was a contained messy because she found a blanket. She took Alexis's blanket and was like, "This is mine now.
Wow.
I'm going to placenta all over." it."
Oh.
Yeah. And so, so when I say like the crazy thing, right?
Yo,
So
Bim is dumb.
yeah. So right, you think of when I say female human as if
Darn.
I know, but I'm like thinking like, okay, when a woman is in labor,
Human.
she walks. I know, right? Because I'm thinking this. I have to keep thinking like, it's not so much different.
You know what? It's not your fault though, because they messed us up. Don't say female. Don't say this.
Yeah,
Okay.
I
There
ended up
we
saying
are,
the wrong
man.
thing. Yeah. When a bitch is in the labor, and then this doesn't come out right. Okay,
You said
so
female human. Go ahead.
so what do you want me to say, Jen?
Woman, like he said.
When the woman is in labor,
Oh, boy.
and walk around because she's uncomfortable and she's in pain, but she's able to express that to you. She hurts. Blah, blah, blah. The dog can't tell you any of that stuff.
Yo, I was just thinking, I'm like, yo, if you humans weren't there, how was a dog gonna give
The
birth?
dog will figure it out.
Do other dogs like come? like,
The
like,
dog doula.
like in the wild, like foxes and stuff. Like there's no like
Do other animals
fox-
come in?
You
Oh,
want me to
she's-
say? Or you want to go?
Boil some water.
Or at least maybe for comfort. Like the boy one doesn't come. They just
The
stop.
boy one.
They just stop what they're doing.
No.
Stop about to ruin.
So you can see.
The boy one's a deadbeat.
Yeah, he's not coming. He's asleep. He's done his duty. So Eva, you would see her. She's like walking back and forth. She's going over here. She's going over there. She's hiding under things. You can see she's like really like uncomfortable and pain, and like. But of course, she can't really say ow or anything, right? So we would watch her like try to like lick, and you can see her like pushing.
Oh,
And,
boy.
like, you can see like the tummy contracting.
I
it was
wish you could
crazy.
see Bim's
Yo, it was
I'll
crazy.
never have
And
dogs.
then the craziest part of all. Listen,
Sorry, kids.
the craziest part of all, right? She,
Oh, it's the craziest part.
Yeah, it's the craziest part is she'd push, and then one would be there, right? Would be out, right?
Okay.
But you can't like just pull it out, and she doesn't know how to like just keep pushing. So she's like, this shit hurts, and she's walking around with the thing hanging out, and
Hey, y'all was just watching.
yo,
this?
what we want to do? What we gonna do? So we're trying to get her to come on, stay still, Eva, come on, and she like stands
Stay
still, and she pushes a little bit more, and then eventually somebody gotta grab it and just like get the rest of it
heck
out.
No, heck
Yeah,
no.
yeah.
Oh boy, there's no like doggy ER.
No, I mean there is, but for birth,
Oh wow.
yeah.
Wouldn't that be a good reason?
Yeah, and then like it's like crazy the things that for those who have dogs and have watched them give birth, it's probably like, it's beautiful.
They're like, what's the big deal,
Yeah,
guys?
it's no big deal. But to
But
me,
you've never
it was
seen that.
crazy. So she gets two of them out. Here, more. There's two of them out, and they're like, it makes you recognize how useless and helpless we are as humans when we come out, because we're useless for a freaking year. While these dogs are like, hey, I'm gonna try to stop moving around, right? So she pushes the two out, and she goes kind of hide somewhere. She kind of like she's tired. But they say,
Bim's like,
they say
listening.
if she's still like I guess far away from the puppies, that means she has more. When she's done, that's when she'll start to tend to them. So she's way in the corner, and you can see something black come out. It's a placenta. And what does the dog do with the placenta? They don't know any better.
Damn it! Stop! I don't want to hear what you're about to say next. I'm gonna throw up.
All right. All right. That'll teach you to ask me what I've been up to since last saw you. That'll teach you.
you stick to the weekends, Bim.
You stick
hear
to how
me?
was your weekend, damn it.
You hear me? You son of a bitch.
You son of a bitch.
You stick to the freaking weekend. Like Rihanna. Cheers to the freaking weekend. That's it. You probably did this at like a Tuesday, huh?
This was Sunday night.
See? They don't really count no more because it went into the night. It went to 2 a.m.
Right. Oh my god. Yeah, so that was Monday morning. Stick to the weekends.
Yep. Wow. That's what you get.
Wow.
Fuck me.
Oh my god.
I feel like this air bubble is caught in my chest.
That was a lot. I wasn't ready.
He said, because dogs do the placenta.
Nah, fam. Nah, we don't know. And I don't want to know. Oh, yeah. Oh, boy, oh, boy, oh, boy.
Jen, what did you do since I last saw you? What you been up to since I last saw you?
Oh, boy.
Shoot.
Clearly
Babe,
nothing.
what you been up to?
Oh, boy, my eyes are itchy.
Besides being disgusted about
Darren,
life.
you man.
Don't live in my house. Don't live in my house. Do not visit my house. My house is crazy.
Boy.
Darren. The episodes, do they what?
They write themselves.
Like,
are you kidding me? Bro, we got this whole season, I think, right now.
more than a season.
Wow.
We got a DVD.
DVD box set.
We got a DVD with commentary.
When you put all the covers together, it's Darren's face.
Yo, she's good, man. Oh, boy. Darren, to answer your question, it was anniversary weekend.
Hey.
Yes, yes.
Happy birthday. Happy anniversary.
Funny you say that. I don't know if my wife was drunk or not, but over the weekend she's like, "Happy birthday to us." She gets there and said, "I don't think that's the right word. I believe it's anniversary. We weren't born out of something at the same time."
I don't think that's the right word. I'm not sure because you have to like tread carefully when you're correcting a drunk woman.
Boom.
I'm not positive, but
A headache.
I don't think that's how it's said.
And she said, "No, but I like it better. Happy birthday to us. It's our birthday." I said,
Great.
"Okay, still though,
Right.
I don't."
I'm not. I mean, it's fine.
It's gonna look weird when we kiss each other.
Yeah, I said, so if you say it's our birthday, people gonna say, "Oh, you guys were born on the same day too? Wow, cool." No,
We were married today a year
today.
ago.
And then I have to explain why you're not, really using all your. Anyways, so
This episode should end now.
no, I said the same thing to her. So to celebrate,
Yeah.
got massages, went to a winery. Darren, I thought we were friends.
Oh boy, what did I omit?
You don't like me.
What did I omit?
You didn't omit anything. You told me to do something, and I did it. And I said, I'm not happy that I did it. You told me to go see Candyman.
Oh,
So me and the wife, a bunch of food, brought it into the theater to watch Candyman.
you like it?
Jen, have you seen Candyman? The original? You've seen a horror movie before, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
You didn't like it?
Darren, when it got to a certain point, I said, "Yo, I should have known better."
Wait, I'm a scaredy cat.
Wait, you don't watch scary movies?
Jen, this movie somehow, that's a horror movie from the early 90s,
God.
turned into a social justice movie.
Oh yeah, it did.
Oh,
you're
yeah,
right.
it did.
You're right. You know why? Because I was still focused on the scary. It was scary to me.
It wasn't
was-
scary, first of
I'm a
all.
black
was.
man. I am scared.
Yo, so
you.
the original Candyman, Cabrini Green projects in Chicago, right? That's where he was, blah, blah, blah. Even in the original, they touched on gentrification, but then they let it go and it was a horror movie for the rest. This movie took that and then turned it somehow into a new Candyman that you call upon to kill police officers.
I'm sorry, what? Oh my God. I just swallowed a piece of ice.
I'm boycotting Jordan Peele.
That's
Darren,
why-
did you forget that happened
No,
in the
no,
movie?
I did say there was Jordan Peele vibes all over it.
That's
I
what
did
you
say
meant.
that.
I thought you meant in like directorial style, camera angles.
Oh
No,
no,
I hate
I
that.
meant
Social
like,
justice.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not what I got from it. I just thought you meant like weird because Get Out was weird and I didn't understand why we watched this whole movie.
Get Out, I don't mind. It was weird, and yeah, there was the race component, but there was enough of other stuff to pardon that. This at the end of this movie, a horror movie that spawned from one in the
Darren
early
looks so
90s.
ashamed.
I'm very sorry.
Jen, at the end of the movie, and I'm not lying.
Oh, boy.
They had a link to a social justice website
I didn't know that. Man,
I didn't
I'm sorry.
know that.
at the
I'm
end
sorry.
of a horror movie.
I'm sorry.
I'm boycotting
I'm
Why?
Don't boycott
He's
me.
worse than Tyler Perry at this point.
Yes. Fam, Candyman is a legend that, people talk about, and you say his name 3 times in the mirror and he pops up. Mm-hmm. This one started, I created this art piece. And then they said, yes, no, he's not the only Candyman. There were a bunch of other ones. This one was killed by police in this year. And then this one happened, the police and were da-da. I'm like, what? I came to be scared and you showing me CNN. What is this?
They say, what's scary? Reality.
Oh, spoiler alert. Sorry.
Wow.
It's funny. I'm listening to the whole thing like, he's saying this, but I think you're doing them a service to not watch it.
Yes,
so
I'm helping.
That's why I didn't stop you.
No, Darren.
Sorry.
I've never seen.
sorry.
And we almost went to see it this weekend.
Don't go, please. Q would have been mad. I saved him from being mad. Darren, at one point, right? Because me and the wife, we talk about this when movies or shows have too much of something, social justice or right wing sucks or whatever it is. You cringe. Don't make it obvious. Hide it in there, medicine and candy. Still be entertaining. Early in the movie, when they're at the wife's brother's house with his boyfriend, and they start talking about gentrification of the neighborhood. The wife knows how I am. As soon as they start with that stuff in a very blatant way, I get angry. I saw her looking at me out the corner of my eye because she was like, oh boy.
She said, uh-oh. She held your hand all tight.
And then by the end of the movie, this is how you know it was just weird. Complete silence in the theater. Everybody just walked out silently. Complete silence.
Like, how much is a movie ticket now? Like $50?
Something like that. I want the money back from Darren.
that's why everybody was mad silent. Like, so
I'm sorry.
do I get the other half of my money back? What is this?
Oh boy.
Sorry.
It had potential. But as soon as that happened, get out, man.
They should have called the Do the Right Thing Candyman.
Thank you. Make it a Spike Lee joint, all right? So I know what I'm getting. At least with Spike, I know something like that's gonna happen.
Right.
But this,
He said, you right.
I don't do
you forgot
scary.
all that happened, huh? You were just too concerned on not being scared.
I was proud of myself. I made it through the whole movie and I wasn't scary like this.
Even the cops didn't scare you? That shot somebody for no reason. That was just. I'm so mad. I'm so angry at this movie. This movie's. I was like, for real, we're a fam.
That's true. Now that I'm recalling it now, it's like he definitely did walk in the room. Pow, 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 pow.
What? I hate that movie. I hated it. I was like, Garrett, I'm gonna yell at this guy.
It's bad, right? When you're on a date with your significant other and you're foaming about how you're gonna cuss out your friend.
Yeah, I was thinking about you when I was with my wife. You were making me
It's
angry.
like, baby, you okay? Fuck Darren. That's 2 occasions now, Jen, where he has been in the midst of emotion and has said, Jed's gonna find this funny, to throw it up in the bottle, and I hate Darren.
You guys won't leave me alone. You guys just won't leave me alone.
I apologize humbly.
Oh boy,
I was more concerned with not being that scared.
I can dig it. It's my own fault.
It's your fault. You should have known better.
He can dig it, man.
Say, Jack.
I can dig it.
I can dig it, man.
I owe you a movie.
Oh boy, that's okay.
On his anniversary weekend,
I know.
you made
I
him watch
ruined
that.
the whole thing. He probably was all
Their
upset for the rest of
birthday.
it.
You ruined their
I ruined
birthday.
their birthday.
You ruined my.
I ruined you.
You ruined me and my wife's birthday.
I can't breathe.
Oh.
That's what they said in the movie. I hate you, Darren. They said it all, man. Oh God.
There's football on, and I'm sitting here doing this with you.
Oh my God. Sorry.
This NFL football.
I mean,
American football.
We also
Tom the Angel Brady's playing, and this is what I'm out here doing.
we also went to Foxwoods.
yeah.
You guys stayed at Foxwood before, right?
No.
Never?
Yes, but I didn't stay at the
wow.
hotel. It was like a hotel next to the hotel.
Okay, I'm gonna sound like a snob. All right, so
You are a
It
Foxwoods
was part of Foxwoods somehow. I don't know.
Foxwoods has 3 towers.
Yes, I knew that.
And I never stayed in the Great Cedar Tower or whatever it is. I think that's one. It's one that they haven't renovated yet, and it was pretty much the projects. It was a nasty room, but we went to a steakhouse in Foxwoods, and they had some of the best steak I ever had. $75 for this T-bone, 40-day aged, dry aged, and delicious. David Burke Steakhouse. Gotta go there if you go to Foxwoods, man. Pricey, but for one lovely dinner, Aaron, you got bread. I know you got it, baby.
Yeah,
I know you got it, baby.
got it.
You know what I'm saying? I know you got
I'm
it,
trying to
baby.
get like you, baby.
I don't. Should have canceled. When
tried to
you
pull
first,
out.
that earlier.
when you first presented that this afternoon, that are we still doing this today? I should have said,
Oh my
no,
god.
no, but no,
Not a virtual mush.
but no. I kept going. Oh, this is what I get. This is my penance.
Yeah, so that was the weekend, man.
Yay.
Good times with my wife. Happy anniversary, my lady.
Happy
birthday.
anniversary, baby.
Oh, how can I forget?
Darren's dumb.
The gift. She got me one of
Oh.
the greatest gifts
Wow.
I've ever gotten in my life. Not even
I'm
exaggerating.
so excited.
So I'm actually flying out tomorrow morning, very
Oh.
early. By the time you guys are listening to this, I'll be in Indiana.
For the Colts game? Wow.
She got tickets to the home opener of the Colts game.
Wow.
Sunday. I could cry, and I probably will.
Wow.
Yeah. Shockhead. Completely shockhead. I was.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's
That's-
huge.
Wife of the year.
That's huge.
So she got you the Colbys?
She got me the... Did she? Yeah, she paid for the Kobe's.
The lawnmower.
The mowers me. I bought that.
Oh,
yeah.
sorry.
Yeah. But she did plenty of great things this year.
Wow.
But this...
That's nice. Good for you.
Yeah,
Wow.
man. So I'll
Season
be at the
opener.
game on Sunday. Yeah. Ah, so excited.
Bravo,
man.
bravo,
Yeah,
bravo,
she's great.
bravo, bravo.
I don't deserve it. But I'm going anyways.
You going with her?
Awesome.
Nice.
Yeah, me and her. I mean, she don't watch football like that, but she's trying to learn.
That's the experience.
Yeah, it's the whole thing.
Experience. Tailgate.
Yeah.
Get drunk at the game. And it's an early game, so I can get wasted and it's fine. I'll make it back somehow. It's early. It's fine. Oh, can't wait.
Alien.
Amazing.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Tour of the stadium on Friday when we get there. Yeah.
Very
Oh,
nicely
That's
done.
dope, man.
Yeah, I'm hyped. I'm hyped.
That's great.
I hope she doesn't expect nothing like this for our birthday next year. For me. 'Cause I'm poor.
What
but-
could what? Never mind.
Oh,
Making like what? So there's always that. Hey, I got you this, this, and that for your birthday. You know, try to match it. So what? How? What? Jen,
What?
what could match this?
I was trying to think
in
of
the
it.
woman
and
terms.
I don't have an answer.
In female human terms.
For me, get me a brand new Camry. Like that's like that's nice.
brand new Camry. That's expensive. Oh, okay. You know what a brand new Camry is?
A lot of money.
A lot of money.
Lot of money.
I can't help you pick one out.
I take care of the first couple payments.
Right.
That's so meaningful.
Gas in it when they roll
To
it
you
out the lot.
especially. Yeah.
That's how meaningful that is. Even though Camry's like $1 billion for whatever reason. Also, we were talking yesterday. You know what I never noticed.
What's that?
They pointed out game shows don't give out Camrys.
Who pointed that out?
Q did.
Are you sure?
Have you seen it?
They typically give out what? American cars, right?
But I've seen like BMWs. We've seen Volkswagens.
Huh. That's interesting. Yeah, they don't give out no Fords neither. Right? Oh, no. They do give out Fords.
They give out Fords.
They give out Fords. Let me see.
Like when a brand new car. Brand
Yeah, you don't
new
see a Camry.
2021 Toyota Camry. It just doesn't sound right.
No, and Toyota is what? Japan?
Yeah.
Okay. Interesting.
I feel like they do Hondas sometimes.
I don't know if I saw a Honda.
No?
That was like a Honda Ridgeline. Something like that. What's that truck called? Whatever it is. Something nobody wants.
That doesn't even sound appealing. Ridgeline.
A Honda Odyssey.
Well, we have an Odyssey, but that still doesn't sound appealing
You
either.
do have an Odyssey, my bad.
No, make fun of it. I make fun of it. That big old
You don't
man.
drive the Odyssey. or
The Odyssey
Drive
drives
it
him.
together.
The Odyssey drives him.
It handles quite well.
You got a
It does.
you got a Mercury?
Nah, I have a Buick.
Buick. That's what it is. One of those old boys.
No, an Enclave.
Enclave.
That's what it is.
That's what it is, right?
Yeah.
Isn't that the Shaq one? It wasn't in the commercial. Wasn't
Shaq.
Shaq in the Buick commercial?
Yes.
And
With
so
the
it's funny.
That
was when he was like, even I fit.
Yeah. So Shaq inspired you.
Yo.
Shaq can fit.
Shaq can fit.
This is nothing for me.
Who I was talking to, they said something like driving a Buick Enclave. Oh, I was talking to Darling. He's like, Darren has a Buick. I was like, oh, snap,
That's
he
two
does.
tonight already from her.
Thank you, Q,
That's
for
why-
defending me, yo.
That's why I knew it off the top of my head like that. 'Cause this just happened like a week ago. I was like, oh, snap, Darren does drive a Buick.
Oh boy.
I hate you.
All right, where we going to, man? Let's start
A
this
Buick
thing.
in 2021?
Stop, Jen.
What's wrong with a Buick, Jen? It's a nice luxury car.
I see the commercials. They be going out
Oh,
of
this is a
town.
Buick?
A night out of town. That's true. They be mad dressed
Right,
up.
right,
How
right.
does Spiffy closes
Right.
our valet, takes the keys to the Buick, but doesn't drive. He just sits there.
He's like, wow.
They say something like, I got the Buick, and they can't find the car.
Oh, yeah, that was
That's
one.
it.
Yes. What were we talking about?
Darren's
Got a
luxury.
Buick. Yeah, Darren's luxury.
My luxury car.
What we
What's the
getting into?
Wi-Fi in my Buick?
Is that in the commercial too?
Yeah, the one with the girls talking to four of herself.
Oh yes. You,
ain't
I
got,
can make
you didn't get the
commercials.
Wi-Fi package? Oh.
Boo.
Whatever.
Boo. We thought you was
Brokey.
rich.
You got Wi-Fi here.
Got it.
Brokey.
Your kids can't stream Netflix.
They gotta sing songs on the radio.
They gotta say that's my car, but not this one.
Tap, tap. Tap, tap, motherfucker. Oh, boy.
So what are we talking about today, guys?
Let's talk about this guy's
Sex,
album.
baby. Kanye.
No.
Oh.
Well, yes.
Wait, so
yes,
you got-
yes. Because last week you didn't get to get the out of your system. So have you listened to the album? The Kanye album, Donda?
Yes.
How'd you like it?
So, currently, right now, I like it.
How many stars out of 5?
I can't give stars yet, but for an initial 24, 36 hours listening, I'll give it a solid 4
No.
Yeah,
out of
not
5.
bad at all.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
Yeah. Musically, it's on point.
You could tell it's not finished.
Right. That's why does he do that?
Well, he said they put the album up before he wanted to, remember? He was talking
And
about
he's
that.
sticking to that.
I don't know if he's sticking to that, but that's what he said the day that came out.
Huh.
Yeah. And you could tell it's kind of like, okay, why is this song still going? They should have chopped the end off. Like,
But he's. I wish he, because he's probably one of the few people that I'd be cool with. Don't give him a format. Don't say he has to have a certain amount of tracks or whatever. Just let him make something. It doesn't have to have lyrics. It doesn't have to be in a certain cadence. It doesn't have to have a hook. Just make something. And it would probably be one of the most pleasing things to our ears. It would be, it wouldn't be traditional at all, but I just want him to make something, but not an album. Just like go and do a thing and just put it out. It could just be one long hour track with just a bunch of noises, but I want to hear it. I want to hear what he just does without any limits musically. I think it'd be interesting. Because what he's doing in songs and what he adds and changes and when he chooses to pull things out and even the rapping and singing cadence and the yelling randomly, it's a lot. But I like it.
right?
It's interesting.
And you can't explain why.
Nope.
You heard me last week. I didn't want to listen to it. I'm like, he pissed me
'Cause it got
off.
you mad.
He made me so mad. And I was like, I'm done with this guy. And then yesterday, I'm like, oh, snap, tomorrow's a podcast. I still didn't listen.
Oh.
So I started, see, I be trying.
Look at you, Karen.
So, because y'all be trying to call me out. It's not like you're on a podcast that talks about current events or nothing. SpongeBob ass.
It worked. Bullying works.
Wow. So, started listening to it a little bit yesterday, but for me, it takes a while for the noises for me to get used to them and stuff like that. So, the first track can go straight to, I don't want to say it because it's his mother's name, but that first track can be lit on fire.
So I found out there's a reason for that.
Oh, I heard this.
Apparently at the show, or when he was doing the performances, as her name is being said, it's a different picture that flashes of them, right? Was that what you heard, Darren? What'd you hear?
It was her heartbeat.
Her heartbeat. Okay.
It was like he recorded her heartbeat, and so each time it said it's a beat of her heart. That's I believe that's what I heard. And I was like, oh, all right, it's
I guess, yeah.
So it makes sense.
You kind of feel bad for disliking it now.
But so he doesn't do it for no reason, right? Because it seems like random. Why would you just? But there's something there. That's like his mind is. I don't know.
It's funny. So like when I heard it, I'm like, okay, so is this somebody saying her name once and then he's tweaking it each time, or did he get somebody to say her name this many times and record them all? But if it's her heartbeat, I would think he let somebody say it once and then he mixed it in. Which
But
would
it
be kind of
sounded like variations in it.
yeah, a little
Yeah,
yeah.
it
But
did
if you
sound
make it faster or slow, it's gonna sound higher pitch, lower pitch.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's different, man. I don't know. It's different. So now, we know Chris Brown was angry because his verse was left off. Soldier, did you listen to Soldier's album or the diss or anything?
No, I forgot to.
Nah, you full of shit. You are full of shit.
Wow.
I had 2 assignments. Listen to Donda. Actually, 3 assignments. Listen to Donda. Listen to the Soulja Boy disc, because that was my own assignment. I gave myself that homework. And the Drake album.
Okay.
I did 1 out of 3.
Wow.
Okay.
Think
You didn't do the Drake joint?
a little bit, but not really. That was today. I was trying to cram on the bus.
Oh, look at you. Look at you.
She said I was trying to grab on the bus.
Look at you. Oh, and the bus is hitting that.
Shoot, it's
potholes
first period.
today.
It's fast forward.
And then I'm trying to finish in homeroom.
Listen on twice the speed.
Well, we appreciate the effort. And thank you for doing your homework, kind of.
Thank you.
So, Soulja Boy, Chris Brown, but then this weekend, Andre 3000.
Dude.
Jen, did you hear it?
I heard it, but I heard it before the album. Now I got to go back and listen to it again.
You heard it before the album.
I heard it before I listened to the album.
Oh, okay. Wow. How do you leave that off the album? Man. How many times? Maybe I listened to it 4 or 5 times.
I heard it 3 times, and I was like, it made me feel bad for forgetting how great of an MC he is.
Yeah,
It
because
made me
he
listen
makes
to-
us forget by
Yes.
disappearing.
It made me listen to Love Below. I listened to Love Below that day.
Such a great,
Good choice.
such a great, oh,
Man, the guy...
such talent.
He's another one that could just make some noise.
I feel like
Absolutely.
it made me think of verses between like him and like Common or something. I know probably not the same like breath, but like
I would say a verse between him and Erica.
Yeah.
That'd be fun.
That would be the one. Because Common is just rapping. 3 Stacks is going to do
give
some
you a little bit of
singing. He's going to read a haiku. He's
Yeah.
going to do a bunch of stuff. And you need
Make it
somebody,
dope.
right?
Make it dope.
But you need somebody that can match
Yo.
that eclectic vibe.
Oh,
Man,
I'm sad they're not still together.
right? But they're probably like the best of friends.
yeah, yeah. They that album that Erica had out, the
Mama's Gone?
no,
Or
the
Don't Call
phone
My
one.
Phone?
Yeah, that
Yeah.
one. They have a track together at
Yes.
the end of the Hello track.
Hello.
Yeah.
Love
And
that
they
album. I might
vibe
listen to
so
that
well
today.
on the track.
Yeah. So apparently, it was because of the part in the verse where 3 Stacks talking about sleeping with somebody in church. But since it's a gospel album, I know he bleeped out some swears and other songs, but just that chunk of it didn't fit. But did you guys know that people were saying that Drake leaked that song?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I know.
Because Ye's verse was a diss. So I don't know if they say Drake leaked it so that it wouldn't end up on the album, but that's why 3 Stacks issued that statement explaining, why he felt it shouldn't have been on there and how he didn't know that verse with the diss was on it. He didn't have Ye's verse on it when he got it.
Got it.
But either way, I'm glad we got the song, man. Thank you, Drake. Thank you, Drake.
Jeez.
Messy.
Is that the first time and only time you're gonna say thank you, Drake?
Yeah.
You just did the album?
I did. A few times.
I mean, the first time I tried a Drake album, I don't know what I was doing, but once again, I wasn't letting the music, you know what I mean? So it was aggravating me because all I can hear is Bim going, why do people like this? And I'm like, why do I like this? He's just singing and he sounds bad and he doesn't have a good voice.
You said you would love me. You said you had the key to the
And
back door to my heart. You said.
And then you feel like you're already singing the song because you can predict the next note because it's so basic.
Yes. No.
So the first time I was like, I see what you're saying, Bim. I can't. So I had to give it a rest. But then today I listened to it with headphones in both ears, and I was able to let it play, and it actually wasn't bad. It was actually pretty nice what I listened to.
Yeah. Yeah, he got a few joints.
Yeah, it wasn't bad.
And I realized as I was mowing the lawn with my new electric mower,
Flex on him.
yo, I'm so happy. I had the other one for like 12 years. So it's about time. It's like brand new, man. I'm so happy. But I realized what it was that I have beef with his albums. First of all, this one's too long. Even Ye's album. If you remove like 4 or 5 songs, you have a much better just sounding, easily digestible project. So it's too long, but everybody's playing that game because if people listen to 21 tracks,
You get my money?
it counts after a certain amount of songs or minutes. It counts as a stream. So your album will count as more than one normal album stream. Chris Brown started it with his 50-song album.
That's why he does it?
Yes.
Wow.
And he was recording that much music anyways. So he's like,
I'm
I'm just going to get it.
Yeah, might as well.
Yeah, so when you play Heartbreak on a Full Moon,
Who does that besides you?
I know it. I can recite lyrics from every song on that album.
That's still crazy to me. We're not going to go back to that maniac behavior. Go ahead, finish.
It counts more as a stream. So everybody's doing it now. Ye has a long album as well. So with Drake, it's new music, obviously, it's a new album, but it's more of the same. Each album, you're going to get 2 or 3 songs with him just rapping, no hook. One song's going to be called 2 p.m. in Albuquerque or something like that. and he's going to go off and spaz and diss a couple of people. Cool. Then you got songs where he has haters, song where he has fake girl problems, 4 features, and singy-songy. And it's a Drake album. It's the same
You need a club bang
format. Why did he call it Certified Lover Boy? I thought he was gonna dive into the R&B bag. A bunch of songs for the ladies with like real sound. It's the same. It doesn't even, he doesn't care. He said, "Watch this, guys. I'm gonna put an album cover full of emojis, and they'll like it.
And it's gonna hit.
They're gonna make it go viral because they're gonna make their own.
It's gonna hit.
And he understands this game, and I think that's why I have a problem with him because he knows he knows he can get away with anything.
Maybe that's what my beef is with Lil Nas X. It's like you're working with a formula.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
It's like, okay, now I'm going to do something that's going to offend these people.
Yep.
And then when somebody tries to come at me, I'm like, oh, see how they're acting to me.
Yeah.
And she just does it over and over again.
Yep.
It's like, no, you're just doing weird stuff.
Yeah, he can do what he wants, say whatever. He got Common pissed off.
Yo, Common's this to him was one of the greatest.
I love it so much.
Every time I go,
Oh my goodness. But who pisses off Common?
speaking of saying Common 3 times in one episode,
An album appears.
tomorrow.
I'm excited for that one.
That was good.
That'll take in half. He can say whatever he wants about social justice. Keep it out of horror movies. Jordan Peele.
Drake.
Wait, Drake, yes, thank you.
Mm.
You knew
Because because I've been annoyed. I was listening to it and I was like, I too legit like I understand why Bim hates him. I feel like he's like, no guys, I could really sing. Like I could sing.
And they're like, okay,
All right,
Drake.
Drake. All right, yeah. No, he's like, no, watch, I can sing.
And then his mom's in the room, so she's like, everybody tell my boy he can sing.
And then he's like, I can rap too.
'Cause
Like
she's Jewish, guys.
watch. And then like he like puts on a beat and he's just like,
He sings like Barbara Streisand.
but his pattern, like it doesn't, like I was sitting there listening to a song, I was like, I don't get why this like hits. Cause it's like it doesn't like I want to sing now, I want to bling now, I want to sing now,
Yes.
and then he'll be like, I want to sing now because I feel good. Like, what do you mean? That didn't rhyme with anything, Drake.
Oh my goodness.
Bim ruined Drake for us.
He did. Because I definitely walked into this album like I'm already annoyed. I was very annoyed. Like by track 3, I was like.
So this is the karma. This is why I ruined God Breathed on Me for him.
There you go.
But I didn't. No, that's not fair.
And this is why I ruined Candy Bear for you too. You see this?
So it's karma.
This is an abusive relationship.
You started it.
No, I didn't.
So, all right, anyone who didn't see our story, so God Breathed on Me. If you heard the song, right? So when I listened to the album, literally within the first 3.5 seconds, I said, "This got to be the song they were talking about." I just heard do 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 do. I said, "This is the song." I already know because I can hear it. I can hear his stupid voice. Do do do. I can hear stupid Bim. And it was getting louder and louder. It was getting louder. I'm like, oh my God. Right? So today before we started recording, I started playing it. Me and Bim down here. And I was like, yo, this would be a good song for a stripper to dance to.
So stupid.
And so now Bim's telling me I ruined the song for him.
You did.
I cannot have ruined it.
No, you did. You did.
It's a beautiful
Cannot have ruined it.
You did. Stop.
Yeah. It's forever
It's
ruined.
impossible.
Oh my God! I just keep seeing an image of a stripper coming out to that beat.
A little bit of
That's
smoke.
slow. Yo, there's definitely smoke.
There's definitely gotta be
smoke. There's definitely smoke.
Oh Lord.
Yeah. So, what do you give the Drake album as far as stars go? If any.
You know he did Swiss on there.
No, I don't listen that deep.
Yeah, well, because they had issues before. Well, not issues, but Swizz had said F Drake when him and Busta Rhymes were on like IG Live or something like that. Apparently some other issues. But yeah, threw a little unthinkable bar related. Yeah. For those who don't know, Drake wrote that for Alicia Keys.
Oh,
And she's married
You
to
knew that.
Swiss.
I didn't.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
And she's married to Swizz. Thank you, John.
Okay.
But I'd say, because again, it's not, so I like some of Drake's music. It's just as an album, I can't think of too many Drake albums that I really like that. So this is one I'll play it, but I'll skip a lot and get to the joints I like. I don't know, give it 3.
I like the joint with Ross.
Yeah, he has joints.
Oh man, that joint Ross was.
I think that's You Only Live Twice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the first time when I tried it and I didn't get too far, I was like, I'm going to listen to So Far Gone. And I went and put
Yep.
that on.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I like that.
Yep.
Yeah, and
Good album.
this album is missing a hit.
Yeah, I'm
really
like,
have
it
a
needs a
single.
club banger. Yeah.
Yeah, so I think because that's what ties his other albums together. He has at least 2
Two or
joints
three big ones that are like, oof.
with Rihanna on it, or
you can't dispute this.
yeah. But this one, there wasn't really anything on it to really get you out of that Drake funk and this is a banger. You know, I'm gonna run it back before I go to the next song. Nah. So yeah, I like a 3. What do you give it?
Yeah, 3.
Yeah.
It's like
Sorry, go ahead.
no, it's like I'm gonna try to play this piano real quick.
Yes.
Yeah.
And don't call it Certified Love Boy. Just say
Drake.
my whatever album.
My
Like-
Tuesday
like
afternoon
Rocky?
for me.
Yeah. Don't call it There was no Lover Boy on that.
Drakey 7.
Yeah, Drake 7. Yeah.
Hey, Darren.
Yo.
Remember last week we did a thing? And we asked you how many jobs you got?
Yeah.
Tell Darren. How many jobs you said last week in case anybody missed the
I said
episode?
23 jobs.
All right.
Why she gotta bring this up?
I didn't think she was.
It's not necessary. It's over. It's dead and gone.
Hey,
But no.
Darren. How many jobs you said you had last week?
23, Jen.
How many jobs you had, Darren?
23, Jen.
Okay. That's a lot of
The
jobs.
Michael Jordan jobs.
Next.
Oh, that's where she's leaving.
I figured he didn't want to talk about it.
She wants me.
Oh,
See, she's
So last week, right, I just started reciting Tiki Tiki Tembo. You know, Tiki Tiki Tembo, no Sarembo, Cherry Berry Ruchi, Perry Pembo has fallen into the well.
What is that?
It's a book.
It's a book.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know that.
Oh my gosh. So it's,
Sorry.
it's a book that we read as
Uncultured
kids.
swine.
Sorry, man.
Broad Street School
Right.
did you guys terrible.
He knows it. I don't know it.
He said kinda.
Oh,
Yeah, I can hear it in my head, but
Yeah.
It's like a
me and
popular-
words and tongue twisters and
you words.
All
you know I'm not gonna
all
be able
words
to
are
say all
tongue
that.
twisters.
Yeah, pretty much.
Is it like Dr. Seuss? What is it?
No, it's like a
No.
book. It's like a little Chinese boy. It's an old book that Bim.
She
We're
had to stop.
old. We are old. Okay.
This is when racism wasn't that big of a thing.
They probably.
it was okay
This is why I
for
wanted to
them.
bring it up.
Horror movies were still good.
They probably called him Oriental in the book. I don't.
They probably did.
They probably like
without
that
a
kind of
hesitation.
old. That
They
kind
probably
of.
said the yellow child, like it's something like that.
So, I think he has like a sister or something, and they go walking.
Yes.
And he falls into a well.
Yes.
So she's trying to get help, but the little boy has a really long name.
Okay.
And this book has won awards.
Like everybody's read it except
Yes.
for Bim.
They love
Wait,
this
hold
book.
on. What's the name of the book?
Wait, because it's a long name. So she goes going to people. She goes to one guy.
Tiki,
And
tiki,
Tiki
tempo,
Tempo knows
Rainbow,
Rainbow, Cherry Berry
Rainbow,
Ruchi, Perry Pembo has fallen into the well. But
Yo,
because she
our
keeps
childhood
saying
was
it,
crazy.
no one like can help her because they're like, what? And then
She
she's
start dancing and stuff. I ain't go, girl.
got bars. Comic come out tomorrow.
I don't want to do this anymore. I quit.
Oh no.
Got that Kanye song name.
Okay. Sorry, keep going.
She keeps trying to get help, and they keep saying what? And does he die at the end because they can't get him out?
No, they get him out. I'm fairly certain they get him
This
out.
is a children's book, right?
I purposely didn't go back and Google the book because I wanted to see how much we could.
I'm fairly certain he makes it out the well.
So, so what I was gonna ask is, I don't even know how to spell it. Oh, see, I just typed Tikiti,
And I was like, I got
and
you.
it comes up.
Wait, hold on. I gotta look
Tiki
at
Tiki Tembo, book by Arlene Mosel.
Hold on. Oh my goodness.
So I was gonna say, because I haven't read or heard the book in over 30
Forever,
years,
yeah.
and I'm like, yo, I can't remember the ending of the story. And what's the moral of the story? Like, don't give your kids long names. Like,
I think I remember this cover.
You see it?
and then all the kids are supposed to say the name together when the teacher says it. Tiki Tiki Tembo, and we all start doing it together.
You went to an advanced school, fam. We were playing the
Nah.
recorder, yo.
Oh, Mr. Shaw.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I don't know this joint.
I don't know what happened at the end of the book.
Pim, do you know like nursery rhymes? Would you say?
Like the normal ones, yeah.
Okay.
Like I don't know. What's the there's a farm one, right? E-I-O? E-I-O, E-I-O.
Old MacDonald?
Old MacDonald. That's a nursery rhyme? Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know that one.
More, come on. What more could you pull up? I only asked because there was a friend of ours who shall be unnamed. Didn't know any nursery rhymes.
I know them.
Oh yeah.
Were they born here?
I don't think so.
Ah, there you go.
But they came here when they were young,
How young?
like 5.
Then you got the language barrier for the first
yeah,
couple
yeah.
of years. Yeah.
But we didn't know this until we started talking to her about it, and
I
we're
know
like,
her?
"Yo, you don't know? Yeah, you don't know Old
spell
MacDonald?
the name like this. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, but she.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm mad we did that. In my head, I was like, he's never gonna get it.
Come on, I got it. Yeah, she gets a pass.
Okay, so
Oh, is this more Ricky Tiki?
yeah, Tiki Tiki Tembo, no Rembo, Cherry Perry Ruchi, Perry Pembo.
Say his whole name, Bim.
Say his name.
Put some respect on
That's
his
his
name.
name.
He said that in the movie too.
They did.
See,
They
I
did.
hate that movie. Go.
I'm so sorry. Bim.
All right, so
I'm
it's a
so
it's
sorry.
a review for the book. It says what parents need to know. The reason why I'm reading this is because it answers my question.
Yeah.
Parents need to know that Tiki Tiki Tembo is a folk tale type story about an older brother. Okay, so this is the real story. Let me go back. So it's 2 brothers. Like I said, I thought it was a boy and a girl. So when supposedly Chinese culture, that's why they told us he was Chinese. That's why in Chinese culture, the important child has the long name, and then the kid that's not as important has a short name.
Oh
Damn.
dear.
So his brother's name was Chang.
Oh.
And then at the end, Chang is the
Wow.
one who's running around telling everybody, Tiki Tiki, instead of just saying my brother fell in the fucking well, but whatever, Chang is dumb. That's why your name is only Chang.
Wow.
So Chang.
Only Chang.
The book said it.
They say that in the
The
book.
child came out. What should we name him?
So I'll get back to the review
Useless
after I clarify the story.
Okay.
So Chang is the one who goes around, tells everybody, and gets help, and they save Tiki Tiki Tembo. So no, he does not die. Chang saves the day. And so the moral of the story is, that's a tradition that you guys have, but sometimes traditions are meant to be broken. That's what they say.
Because he saved his brother?
Because even though he has a short name, he was actually important. So now,
He went first, he last.
And that book was a hit?
what parents need to know. So now back to
Wait.
So back to what parents need to know. Parents need to know that Tiki Tiki Tembo is a folk tale type story about an older brother with a long, important name and his younger brother with a shorter, less significant name who saves the day. There's mild suspense when two boys fall down a well and await rescue. But in it, there's also a positive message about honoring tradition while embracing change. And kids enjoy the chantable repetition. That said, the book, originally published in 1968, is framed as the retelling of an old Chinese folktale, but it's not. In fact, it appears to be based on a Japanese story called Jujemu. Many have criticized the book as stereotypical, unflattering depiction of allegedly Chinese culture.
Oh.
Because I'm sitting there like, yo, this don't, from what I remember, this don't seem right.
They teaching y'all false truths as youths, yo.
Early
You
with
want
the
to see you
stereotype.
fail.
They're like, if they got a short name, they ain't important.
So this is by Arlene Moser. She doesn't seem Asian, that name. So she took.
She's a
some
culture
folktale.
vulture.
There you go.
What have we
Possibly.
uncovered? What have we uncovered, guys?
Possibly. Yeah, I don't know Arlene.
I thought you were gonna say like this has like a dark meaning.
Classic
I was like,
read
oh, no.
aloud. Oh, classic read aloud has problematic portrayal of Chinese. That's what it says like on the book review, like under the stars. It says age 4+, 3 stars. Classic read aloud has problematic portrayal of Chinese. That is a very honest book review.
You want to see what Arlene looks like?
Oh, I would love to. Oh,
What do you think she knows
looks
about
like,
Asian culture?
she look like Fonzie with a wig.
Not a thing. Wow.
Wow. Well, there you go, guys. There you have it.
Jazz hands.
I know. Yeah, I don't know the book, man. I don't know that one.
Oh wow, that's fun.
Yeah, what you looking at?
So
Titties.
Oh wow.
aside from titties, dark meaning. So, have you ever heard like the nursery rhymes, like have dark origins?
Some, but none stand out right now.
So yeah, like
Baba Black Sheep.
Baba Black Sheep is one of them.
What's that one?
I'll read it to you.
Jordan Peele's gonna make a movie about this.
It's about the Great Custom tax on wool that was introduced in 1275. Its use of the color black in the word master led some to wonder whether there was a racial message at its center.
Told you Jordan Peele's gonna make a movie about it.
So as an alternative, 2011 they said that it is now Baba Rainbow Sheep.
Oh, whoa. Whoa.
That has a different meaning.
Just get rid of.
Whoa. I thought they were going to say we're not going to sing the song no more. Whoa. Whoa. Little drummer them.
Wow. Wow.
I'm sick of everything.
Oh dear.
Baba Rainbow Sheep?
It just
It don't even slap like that.
It
Like he said
don't.
about the other
It
thing.
gotta be one syllable. It can't be rainbow.
Baba Colorful Sheep.
Oh, let's see what Three Blind Mice is about. Supposedly yet another ode to Bloody Mary's reign, with the trio in question believed to be a group of Protestant bishops who conspired to overthrow the queen and were burned at the stake.
Oh wow.
Okay.
Wow.
I mean, they didn't have cable back then, so like really.
they had to make something up.
I mean, they probably didn't have ratings for songs like we have for TV. You know what I'm saying? So they probably had like rated R songs, but those are the songs that sound good, kind of like songs with explicit
and
lyrics.
also, they didn't care about the kids knowing the shit. They were just like, kids, it's fine. We're gonna go
Probably
ahead.
the only ones the kids remembered was the little dirty ones.
Yeah, because how many folk songs and stuff are you gonna create? Yeah, you only got like 2 people in the neighborhood or village that know how to make music. So you're gonna hear these songs. Everybody gonna know the same stuff. That's it.
Everybody's gonna sing.
Yeah, everybody gonna sing
They
the same
didn't have.
stuff.
They weren't politically correct back then, so
Yeah.
they didn't care.
There was no, like you said, no rating. Nothing for kids only.
Right. Kids got it all.
You said something earlier
Oh boy.
when you were talking about the dog birth. That struck me.
I forgot that happened.
Are we the only species that gives birth and the thing you give birth to is useless?
That's what he was saying.
Time?
Yeah.
We're really the only one?
I don't know that for a fact, but as far as I know, when an animal gives birth, that animal has like 20 minutes to get their shit together and go. I'm serious. Or if they can't, the parent properly protects them. Like, okay, get up, stop walking, stop
is
walking,
not a drill.
stop walking, walk, come on, walk.
This is
go,
not a drill.
There are
go,
gators here. Get out.
go, come on, walk. All right, good. Ooh, there we go.
I can only think of birds. So they're in the cage. They still don't have fur or feathers.
Yep.
But that's like a matter of days.
Yeah. So I think kangaroos are born. So they're pregnant for like a couple weeks, a couple months. They're born and then they go back in the pouch for like another like year.
Oh, okay. So that would.
So but they're protected.
Yeah.
And during that year, they're still growing. So
Gotcha.
I guess they're useless. But like I've heard like elephants when they give birth, they basically kick the kid
Right
to
to
get it to walk. To like stop walking, go ahead, get up.
Horses too, right?
Horses, I believe, giraffes,
Yeah.
all of them.
Wow.
But us, we sit in a little cage.
Well, and this has to be organic,
Yeah.
and
We
we
sleep so long,
and you get only the finest, and we're gonna get you some shots.
Yep.
And
Uh-huh.
man, we're soft, yo.
Yeah.
Look at you.
But you think you can beat all those animals you named?
I can certainly. You see how serious I
You
got.
know what
I
the
can
difference?
certainly. I can certainly.
The
beat
difference between us and those animals is our brain
them. And I don't care, dog.
Huh?
And our thumbs.
and our thumbs. Yes.
No.
They can't do no arm bar. They can't do that. Monkey. Breaking your
I don't
arm.
know that you're gonna best a monkey, bro.
If they swipe my face, I'm finished. But
I don't know if you're gonna best a monkey.
but if they swing and miss,
But do you know how strong these animals are?
I have a survival instinct that
Bim.
will kick in.
I random video I saw. They did a tug of war between like three big muscly men and like one like cheetah, and the cheetah wasn't even trying. The cheetah was just like with his mouth, just holding it, and these three guys were like,
Do the guys use their mouth?
no.
There you go.
Oh, there you go. There you go. You're right, Bim. Absolutely right.
Duh.
No wonder the cheetah bested them.
It's in the name. Cheetah.
You're absolutely correct. What was I thinking?
See,
What was I
Darren?
thinking?
Come on, man.
Right.
They try to trick you.
They did.
You're trying to get in your mental mind.
Mental mind, man.
I don't want to do this. Why not? Next time. The next time you say we should cancel today, I will say yes. No, without a question.
This male human over here, we can get all up in his.
I can't believe that happened. I can't believe that happened.
Really? Of all the things
What did he say?
you've
Male?
said,
What did he say? What did he say? Male animal?
I said this female human.
Female
Human.
Male.
Shut
Male.
up. I didn't know what to say. Is that a surprise to you after 165 episodes? That
one,
I
yes,
did
I was
not
like-
know what to say? That I didn't know how to properly convey something to you guys?
The funniest thing about it is you said it, right? And I couldn't think of the real word, like woman. I just was like,
It just doesn't sound right, but I
but
don't know why.
I don't know why. And so then when he said woman, I'm like, yes.
There it is. That's it. That's
So
the
then when
word.
you were like, what am I supposed to say? I'm like, woman, like he said.
Oh,
I couldn't think of it, Darren. I was with you.
Sometimes words,
I
sometimes.
said female.
A lot of times words escape me.
I'm sorry. What were we talking about now?
I can't remember, man.
Absolutely nothing good.
Oh, how you're not gonna beat up the
I have
animal?
nothing to submit to BRU.
Just a bit. Of course, there's plenty.
You got Tiki Tiki Tembo.
I'm not. That would not make it to the letter radio.
Oh.
Man. School. Kids are back to school.
Yes.
Yay.
How they digging it so far?
They hate school, so
Yeah.
normal.
So my son itching to get to school.
Hey.
Pandemic last year, so I can't wait. A couple of days in, man, it's trash. Like,
Yeah.
but he's taking pre-calculus. You took pre-calculus, right?
He is a smart
You
man.
guys are smart.
How?
So he's like,
I mean, I can't do it now. I
Yeah, but
would need a
even-
little refresher.
the fact that you did it at some point in life, God bless you. He said, so, because he was killing it with math, whatever math he had all these years. So they put him something challenging. We're paying money to go there. Learn something, boy. So he said, okay, Dad, this one is tough. There's all Asians in the class. I said, it's a good sign, boy. You're in good company. So,
Tiki Tiki Tembo's in the class. You good. You good money. That kid's important. He's going places.
But I didn't, because I don't know anything about calculus. I couldn't encourage him, like, you know what I'm saying? So I was like, yeah, no.
Yeah,
son,
go ahead and put that derivative. You go, boy.
What's that? I don't know. So I simply said, hey, son, whatever logic you use with other stuff, when you learn this logic, you'll be good again. The formulas and all of that, it'll come to you.
My dad is of no help.
I was like,
Zero help.
go to YouTube and learn some
Go to
more
YouTube.
about, you know, the logic of it.
The logic of it.
No idea. This is the first time where I could not contribute anything to school.
As soon as you get into high school, you can't ask me for help anymore.
Just put him on the boat and just
Go. You're just born now. Get up. Go.
But he's playing soccer.
Oh, wow. Is that new for him?
Yeah.
What
So,
about baseball?
so he's still going to do fall baseball with the AAU team. But he said he's playing soccer in gym or something with his boys, and he's killing it, quote. So he said, I'm just going to play, JV soccer.
He's fast.
Right?
He's fast.
So I'm like, you sure that cardio's different?
Yeah.
You play baseball,
Yes.
you just stand in center
Yes.
field. This is different.
You're constantly running.
He said, I'll be fine, don't worry. So I check in, say, school, practice. The cardio, get you? He's like, no, that was fine. But Dad, don't bother coming to any games because I'm going to be on the bench. I said, what are you talking about? You just learning? He's like, no, Dad, listen. They said,
They're animals.
do a penalty kick. And I was aiming for the top left corner of the goal. Dad, I kicked that shit straight into the woods. I'm dying. He said, Dad, I'm not playing. I kicked that shit so far into the woods.
And you know what makes it great? Is this kid swears.
He swears at him.
Yes.
I've watched the progression where he's like, I don't want him to swear. And he kind of swears. His mom must swear. I don't know what to do. What do I...
You saw it gradual because I'm conflicted.
And he's like, my kid swears.
I still don't swear more with my mom, but my son, we cousin.
He said no, and he repeated it.
He said, no, Dad, I kicked that shit so far into the woods. I said, I get it. I won't come to games as long as it's okay with you.
I'm sure everybody was like,
God.
boo.
Yo, he said, Dad, I'm not coming off that bench.
Boo.
Oh, my goodness. But
You know what's funny? He looks like he can play soccer, right? So if they put him on in the game, they're like, "Oh, look at him!
Good distraction.
He's probably about to. He's about to kill it."
But do something.
He's standing there like, "Oh God!"
Oh, he killed me with that, man. Oh, my goodness.
Oh.
Kill me. But it's dope, man.
Yeah.
To be able to, like, just talk about it and it's like, oh, I remember high school vividly, damn near. And, yeah, it's amazing. Amazing.
That's fun.
Yeah.
I love him.
Are we going to get sad now? Could we get out the way? And at the end of the pod?
Fine. 9/11.
What's that? No.
Oh, jeez.
No. Rest in peace, Michael K. Williams.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. Omar's coming. Yeah, man. And I just, for the first time, watched the entire Wire.
Oh yeah, we were
season.
talking about that. Yeah.
Talking about it not too long ago. This year, I watched the entire Wire, and I understood. He is probably one of the most notable anti-heroes in any television show. Even people who didn't watch The Wire know of Omar and his shotgun. And it wasn't until the Breakfast Club interview that I heard him on a couple years ago. Because you would think somebody like him was just hard. Like, just tough exterior in real life and on TV. Dude is about the arts. We saw him in Lovecraft Country.
Yeah.
And just no stuff. I found out after he passed that he was a dancer before.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, had no idea. And then now I just see clips of him. You guys probably saw it when he was in the park, and him and some woman are just kind of dancing to like house music. I don't know if y'all saw that. Vibing, killing it. And he just had like it's interesting because when you watch him in The Wire, and then see him in all these other avenues, it's like completely different people. So he really got into that role because that wasn't him at all. But man, yeah, that's a tough one because they called it an overdose, I think, but there was fentanyl in his cocaine.
Yeah.
Which is what's really messing people up because I saw an image. There was a penny and there were like
Some specks. Yeah.
specks. It was like a sea salt, a few drops of sea salt. That little bit is a fatal dose. So imagine you're doing a line and that's
And
finally
that's in there.
distributed in there. So, it's wild.
There was a
'cause-
comedian that just passed away last week too.
no, not one.
Oh, well, 3.
Yes.
3.
So in
It was
LA,
3 people, but I think the comedian I was reading about was one of the 3 people.
yeah, it was in LA, and they were at a house party like they do in Los Angeles, and it's LA, just coke all over the place, but fentanyl. So 3 people died. I think they were all 3 of them were comedians,
Dang.
and a 4th woman that's also a comedian and a model. She's in the hospital from fentanyl laced cocaine.
Which
This
means-
is scary.
Yeah.
It's because everybody has a vice, right? Drink alcohol, smoke weed. Coke has been around for a while now, and unless you're going wild with it, a little bump here and there, people, whatever. It's accepted, but nobody says it's accepted. It's just whatever. So imagine you're enjoying Angry Orchard, and you hear about a batch of Angry Orchards that come out that have something in there that will just kill you from drinking one bottle.
Yeah.
That's scary, man. It's scary. And somebody is doing this intentionally, and you're killing people. So I found it interesting that I think I heard this in the Demi Lovato one too when she OD'd.
They OD'd.
Shit.
I actually remember that somehow.
When Demi Lovato OD'd, that I think there was fentanyl in that. But when the cops issued the statement saying, we're looking for the drug dealers that sold them the fentanyl laced cocaine. But you're not looking for the drug dealer that's just selling cocaine.
Yeah.
It's like, no.
As if I sell cocaine.
That other stuff, not this one. This is pure.
This
No,
regular.
not my dealer.
Keep going. No, you're good. We know your keys are good.
Oh, okay, cool.
We want the other guy. It's very interesting. The statement was, we're looking for the drug dealer that sold Michael K. Williams that batch. But it's almost like it's cool to do the coke. But yeah, I don't know. It's interesting.
It's an interesting world we live in.
Yeah, we're very sad. Very, very sad.
So, we talk about this in different ways often, about how people just selling anything now, and other people just buying anything. So, today saw an ad for somebody who has a regular ass car, and they're offering it to be rented if you want to rent their car. But it's not like, how there's apps for that now.
Yeah,
and stuff
Toro.
like
Yeah.
No. Give me cash. I'll show it to you. I'm not making it up. I'm trying to keep this general.
No, it's just because you're like, no. It's nothing of the sort. Give me cash,
Literally, give me
and
cash.
I will give you the keys.
And you can have my car for a day.
And I hope you come back.
And they're like, yeah, I won't get too much into how they worded it, but people are just selling anything, right? So
Is that on Craigslist? Facebook
Facebook.
Marketplace?
The
I
Facebook.
think just regular Facebook.
Hey, on your wall.
Yeah. It looked like he was on
I don't
Snapchat, and then
want to scroll down my wall feed.
Like,
Yo,
you can borrow my truck for a couple of hours if you want. Cash is fine.
cash is preferred.
cash is king.
Cash is king.
I'm gonna forward it to you guys because y'all. Like I said, I'm trying to keep it general, so
You gonna forward it in hopes that we read this?
you just see it.
Hold on, man.
Yeah, okay. Let's try to describe what we're seeing.
No, it's fine.
No, I want to describe this.
I've said enough.
In case someone is interested in this, because this is like a zip car.
Wait, what?
Oh, there's more. Oh man.
So people are just telling people for no reason, give me money for this thing, like, and nothing. You don't let your friends borrow your car no more. Like somebody asked you to borrow your car twice, and you was like, "Yo, I got this.
I got an idea.
I'm a hustler."
I can't read this, Jen.
No,
Oh, is this like somebody you know?
somebody we know sent this to me, so I'm assuming it's somebody
okay,
here.
okay.
Are those local plates?
Can't.
No, there's
can't
no
see.
there's
No front plate, so that location looked familiar though.
I know exactly what this
Yeah.
is. I know
So
exactly what
there's
this
somehow
is.
local.
Look, the car looks like it's in good shape. I mean, so
I respect the hustle.
I respect the hustle.
Mm-hmm.
That's
At
why I
the
don't want to.
very
I don't want
least.
to. I don't want to mess up the hustle. That's why I'm keeping it vague.
Because I know if I'm in a pinch, and
There's
I'm like,
always somebody in a pinch.
Always.
I gotta go because you need a major credit card to rent a car, right? Right. And
You're
that
like, yo,
thing-
I can't call out no more. I'm on my final
I'm on
warning.
right.
I gotta get to work.
I gotta get to work. I don't have a credit card. I'm not trying to bust it,
Toro app be taxing. Yeah.
right? So
I can't Uber that far.
I mean, because people say, "Hey, hit up the hood Uber."
What's hood Uber?
Like to somebody who's not Uber but Uber.
Oh, yeah. Just
yeah.
give me some bread. I'll
I'll give you a ride. Yeah.
But that's
But that's
That's a-
different
yeah.
than take the keys. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
It's probably not a contract or nothing.
Fam, I'm going to Texas in your car.
That's what I said. I said I'm driving to Florida in this car.
I'm out.
That's like what I said. I'm like, yo, I don't know when's the last time you got a tune-up or oil change, tires, and I'm supposed to just drive this across the country.
And if I crash, you won't hear from me again.
Good luck finding your car wherever I left it.
Wherever I left.
Wherever I left it. Good luck finding it.
What? I don't wipe my prints clean off of this thing.
I've never seen you.
I don't know you.
I've never heard.
What's Facebook?
And no, I don't owe you a.
Don't block them so quick.
What? Get out of here.
It's a nice car though. It's in good shape.
Darren in his damn car.
It's in good shape.
Who you gonna pull up? You gonna have one in his driveway?
Next to the Buick.
Yo,
He said I go for a few days. Give me half off. I don't know.
Yo.
Give it a try.
yo.
Oh God.
Don't come here next Thursday wondering why I got some random ass Camry in my driveway.
Oh God.
Boy. So
Every week.
we do this every week.
Wait.
Every week.
It says you need proof of insurance.
Sure.
That's what I left at. Fam.
What?
Why? Are you gonna validate it? Sure.
What is gonna happen? Insurance
My
covers
name's
my
Philip.
car.
Yeah, here you go.
It covers
This is
my
insurance.
car,
Yeah.
not your car. My car. When I get in a crash, they're gonna be like, "You have proof of insurance?" Yeah, for my car, not
My car.
this
Not
one.
for this one.
I'm gonna shrug my stupid shoulders and wait for Ripton to come by.
I cannot.
I'll leave it. I'll leave it.
Like,
I'm sorry.
That's fine. It's fine because it gets worse, guys.
Oh, still.
It gets worse.
It gets worse.
How?
I'm trying to find it. All right. So earlier today, I looked up hotels, right? And the Google, like it was like a local hotel, whatever I was looking up. I think it was Twin River or something. So the Google results brought up this thing called. I'm not gonna say what it's called because once again, I'm not trying to mess up nobody's hustle. Under hotels, and it's just somebody's ordinary 2-family house.
Yeah, and we know that area.
Right, and you can tell from the color of the home, you can guess the area.
Absolutely.
Show me again.
Yeah, we know that area.
Right, so when I got showed the car, it reminded me of that from this morning because I forgot to go back and investigate when I wasn't busy.
And they're calling that a hostel.
A hostel.
Hmm.
So,
You
I
sell
went back to
anything for
Google.
real.
That's what I'm saying.
Damn.
I went to the Googles, and it says, directions, blah, 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 website. I click. The hostel has a website.
Oh please,
I want to play this video so bad.
play it.
But I'm not
We're
trying.
helping.
We're helping.
It's not illegal.
Okay, so before I play it, you know how we had talked about Airbnbs in Providence, and sometimes we get
yes,
really
boy.
creative.
Yes.
You can tell they took creative writing in
Yes.
school. Oh boy.
Boy, oh boy.
I'm
tired.
Oh boy.
It's been a lot. It's been a lot.
It's been a lot.
It's been a week.
Even before we hit record. Jeez.
Large living room that's great for meeting new people.
Huh?
What?
The living room determines that?
Because you're sharing a kitchen. I don't know if I read the words.
A large living room for meeting new people.
I don't think I read the
I
words.
have not thought of my living room in that sense.
Ever.
No. So I don't know much about hostels. Is that a thing? Like
I feel like it's like a sexual
thing,
thing.
that's what I
right?
thought.
No?
you freaks. No, so usually people go to Europe backpacking somewhere. They
Yeah,
stay
yeah.
in a hostel. It's very cheap. You just stay in a room or share a room, and you just get a bed, and then you move on about your travels.
I always thought it was like sex. Like this is is a place where you can stay to have sex.
Wow. Where do you guys even see that?
In the back of Tiki Temple.
I hate you, Jen.
Okay, so they've got bullet points.
Oh, they say something about bulletproof. I was like, yo, what? They put that in there? All right, go ahead.
Bus stop around the corner from us.
Of
Go
course.
anywhere in Rhode Island, including Newport, for just $2. Now that's a very
Reasonable.
optimistic way of looking at it.
Yeah.
Because it's not $2 to get to Newport from wherever that is.
No, if you take Ripta,
Is it really
It's only
$2?
$2.50.
I don't know.
You got to get a transfer.
But doesn't matter. They worded it as if
Yeah, you're right. They do that.
You got to get a transfer.
You got to
somewhere.
go to K-
no. They
KP.
said go anywhere in Rhode Island. Bus
Even
up, so
Newport?
it says bus stop around the corner. So maybe they live near downtown. Maybe the home is like
All right.
okay.
All right.
So you can go to even Newport for $2. Newport is a tourist attraction.
It is.
You tell somebody who's not from here, hey, you just go around the corner, get on the bus, take you straight to Newport.
That is not fair. Because oh boy. Okay,
This is why I don't like these things.
Wow.
Free Wi-Fi in all rooms. Yeah, because you have to.
You just have one
What
Wi-Fi
house?
that is
Yes.
feeding.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's a house.
And it better be free.
Access to guest computer. I don't know what that means or what you're gonna do with my
You
computer.
think that computer's secure,
I-
Darren?
I would hope not.
You think it's sanitary?
There's one old Windows 98 computer.
Oh wow. Wow.
Free coffee and tea.
All right.
Free luggage and bike storage (parentheses outdoors).
Okay.
Luggage outside?
I read it like that too, but I'm like, I think they mean the bike outside.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Maybe. Why would I have to pay for luggage storage? I brought it with. Okay. Access to board games and TV.
All right.
Wow, board games.
Board
We
games.
have access to board games too. Barry.
Right.
Right behind Jen.
By
Get you a
candlelight, they'll play it. They'll do it at the hospital.
Heating / AC in rooms.
Okay.
24-hour video surveillance for your safety.
Okay.
Do I have access to these?
Coin laundry facilities next door.
Okay.
Coin
Laundromat.
laundry. Friendly and knowledgeable staff. Top
The
rated.
owner.
Top rated on
guy
both
downstairs.
TripAdvisor and Google Maps. This place has 4.5 stars.
Wait. Now, are you done listing the amenities?
I think so.
I didn't hear anything about a bathroom. Am I wrong to assume?
They're sharing.
You're sharing it for sure.
Yeah, they're all sharing. Yeah, hostel, same thing. 1 or 2 bathrooms. There you go.
So listen, this is gonna sound incredibly snobby of me.
I can't wait.
I hope to never find myself in a situation where I have to do that.
Just so you guys know, he's saying that with a pinky in the air.
I have the one glasses. I have the one glass.
The monocle.
Thank you, right
The
here.
one glasses.
My
I'm going to throw this chair.
I just recognized I said that. I hate you, Jen.
I'm like,
Stop listening
we're
to me.
We're just gonna glaze over it. He said one
The
glass.
one glass. I know. I didn't hear myself say it until you said it back. I don't like
Y'all
you.
just like act like that was cool.
I try to just help him out, Jen.
No,
keep it moving.
no, you should have
said
said
monocle.
something.
I said, I
Oh,
helped
yeah,
out, but
thank
then
you.
she had to do, put it back to
I didn't even
glass.
recognize I said that. Until she,
You would have listened back tomorrow and
I'd
been
be like,
shocked.
whoa, man. One glasses, Darren. You said a singular of a pair or something?
It's like they is.
Oh, guys.
Wait, I'm not done. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Remember that.
Remember to tell you my funny thing.
We are a small independent hostel, and we encourage you to book us direct. If this is your hostel, I noticed I didn't say the name because I'm not trying to hurt or help.
Let us pod from there.
I'm not.
So,
I'm not
we
advertising,
have
but
to
I'm
rent
also not
3 rooms
messing.
if we do? Is that...
Sure.
Can I take a sanitizer bath afterwards? Okay.
God.
We are a small independent hostel, and we encourage you to book us direct. Third-party booking sites charge us high commissions, so we keep our most affordable beds off sites like Booking.com, Hostel World, etc. We offer private rooms and cozy dorms.
Another cash only.
Hey, wait a
business.
second. I'm sorry. Did you say one of those sites was Hostel World?
Yes, Darren, is that where you're going? Is this train?
Straight away.
This train's going to Hostel World. Next stop, all aboard. We offer private rooms.
Can you take me to Hostel World?
Hostel World. It's fun to stay at the
Read it so we can leave.
You can do what you want. You can store your luggage, and you gotta share the restroom. It's fun to share the hostel world.
Okay.
Sorry, Bib. Sorry. I'm very sorry, Bib.
We offer private rooms and cozy dorms. Our largest dorm is just 5 people max. How big are these rooms? We have mixed dorms and female-only dorms. Your experience with us will be personal, unlike at larger hostels. We'll know you by first name, even if you only stay one night. Yeah, because there's a bunch of you in a house. Like, people doing this in COVID. We like to have fun, but this is not a party hostel, so we ask our guests to be mature and responsible. As the only hostel in Providence, Rhode Island, thank God, we are the most affordable accommodation option by far, but we're not just a cheap place to sleep. We provide a cozy home to gather, cook a meal together, and feel a sense of community. That's why we are consistently ranked one of the top accommodation options in Providence on both TripAdvisor and Google Maps.
Wow.
Told you 4.5 stars. I had to go investigate.
How many people rating it though?
It's at like 137.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Hustle on, man. Hustle. I can dig it. I wouldn't say though. But. Oh. What's that?
Their video.
Oh. Oh wow, they got like real graphic design going on.
Makes you feel like you're gonna be on an episode of some shit on HGTV, right?
Absolutely. I was just thinking that. This old house or some shit. Oh, look at them. They spent money on marketing, yo.
Which is crazy to me. So, that's what I'm saying. Like, when you go to Google Maps and you go to Street View and you look at where this house is at, because I did that too, guys. I was like, okay.
But you know, if you want the finer things in life, you gotta be fearless, Jen.
You're right.
So you know, you want to stay in the hospital, you
No,
have some thick skin. You know?
Yeah.
In case you get stabbed.
And thick
Bada
lips.
bing.
Guys, can I tell you the outrageous thing that happened to me over the weekend?
Please do.
Please do.
I gotta set it up for you.
Wait, does it involve dogs?
No.
Go. All right.
Nothing disgusting. So
He says.
you guys know I used to own a 3-family in Pawtucket.
Yes.
One of my tenants, 2 tenants ago, the second floor, they were of this ball of shit people.
Oh wow.
Yes, I can say that because I'm no longer the owner of that property. They no longer live there. They were the ball of shit people. Landlords who know what I'm talking about, no. Tenants, if you're not a ball of shit person, you're not going to take offense to it. If you are a ball of shit person, this is what happens, right? So they move out after fighting with everybody. They gave me such a hard time. They move out. They left a huge mess at the beginning of COVID. Like it was so gross that they had a pack of water that was sealed in plastic, and we were disgusted to touch the water that was wrapped inside the pack.
Oy.
Right? So this goes to tell you how they left a complete mess in that apartment. Cool. Sunday, I'm getting ready for this wedding. Celeste is my helper for the day, and I get a call from this weird number. I didn't pick it up, and then I got a text like, "Yo, this is tenant name. Please give me a call back." So it's a different number than I had from before, so I said, and it's funny is, since they moved out, I still have their contact info, and every so often I think of calling them to cuss them out.
Oh wow.
That's how much I like, how
Wow.
much of a ball of garbage tenants they were.
Is that the one that was giving you a hard time that you told me about?
Not the crazy lady.
Oh, okay.
No, the one before that.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So, so I text him back like, tenant name? And no answer. I call, no answer. Cool. So we're driving me, so that's we had to go to Newport, and I tell her, hey, listen, by the way, I might get a phone call. You might hear me, depending on how the phone call goes, you might hear me sound really mean, but disregard it. She laughs, it's okay. So we get on site, we're starting to load in, and boom, he calls. So I pick it up, he's like, hey, it's tenant name. I want to reach out to you because you're a really good landlord to us. And then he goes into this spiel. Now, bear with me. He says, me and fiance, I've moved to Pennsylvania and we're just coming back to Rhode Island, and we want to see if you had any 3 bedrooms available. Now, I am inside the venue, and I'm like, wait, okay, hold on just a second. I'm just inside. Give me just a second. So I look at Celeste. She's like, oh,
It's time.
it's time.
It's go time.
I put on speaker. We're walking outside. Boom. I said, okay, one more time again, you guys are moving back to Rhode Island? He says, yes. I don't know if you heard, but we just had a new baby.
I don't know if you heard.
As if he's in my circle, right?
I don't know if you saw on Facebook, but
I'm doing big things out here. So he's like, yeah, we're looking for a 3-family. So I said, okay. And who is it again? It's you and your fiance? And he's like, yeah, me and my fiance, 2 kids, and I have another person with me, blah, blah, blah. So when they were living with me, they had 2 other people that with them. And he's like, oh, no, we don't talk to them anymore because they screwed us over on an apartment. They left us with blah, 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 whatever. So I said, okay, let me make sure I understand this. You guys are moving back to Pawtucket, back to Rhode Island. You want a 3-family, and you're asking me, and you have 2 kids.
They want a 3-bedroom or 3-family?
3 bedrooms. Sorry.
Okay.
And you're asking me if I have any apartments available. He's like, yes. I said, you just had a baby. He said, yes. I said, congratulations. He says, thank you very much. I said, okay.
Ooh, Darren was loading up.
I was so
it's like an art form. It's like a play.
Ready. So I said, okay.
Not a clear throat.
Yeah. I said, okay. There is no universe I would ever rent to you guys again after the bullshit you put me through. Never again. I said, I hope you guys burn before you come back to. I was very upset. I said, if you ever call me again with this garbage, please know I would never, ever, ever, ever rent to you guys again. Good luck though. Click. Oh, it felt so good. And then, of course, I hang up. I'm like, oh, there was so much more I wanted to say. There was so much more. I blew my load too quick. Man.
Wow.
Oh. So Celeste.
Did he call back?
So no, I don't know. So as I said to him, I said, I would never ever rent to you guys again. He goes, damn. And Celeste was dying, and so I'm like,
why didn't you hang up yesterday? Why are you listening to
why
this
are you
whole
still
thing?
listening to me? Oh man.
You only sat there and let me cuss you all the way out.
He said after you hung up, damn, both landlords I called they did the same thing. Wow. I don't know. I'll try again.
I don't know what's happening, man. I don't know what to do. So wow. People who rent, it doesn't pay to be a ball of shit. It doesn't. No, it doesn't, because it's gonna come back around, and if.
Oh, that's incredible.
Oh, it felt so good.
Come on. You deserve that, man.
I know you're not a high fiver, but
wow. I didn't know he was going to unload.
Oh, man. I hung up and I was like, so much more I wanted to say.
I don't even want to know what else he wanted to say. I thought that was
swears. I didn't say I said 2 swears, and I had so much more.
Oh, if you didn't have the wedding.
If I was home, comfortable
on the couch,
if I had time,
the couch on his happy place.
Yeah,
you call me on my happy place.
Now it is no longer happy for you.
I had to pause my show. Oh, don't worry, I got you.
I got something for you.
Oh, I'm glad you got that though, man.
The chopper.
That's almost like sloppy.
Oh, it felt so good.
You guys are diabolical humans. Oh my god.
What? Jen, you never slapped somebody?
Serial killers. No, I've never slapped somebody.
Slapping somebody is satisfying. It is. The noise it makes, the reaction they have,
the shock on their face,
and especially when they know they earned it.
There's nothing they could do.
And then you go, best for me, I'll do it again.
The visual of Bim slapping the dog shit out of somebody is too much for me right now.
Whatever.
So earlier we were talking about NFL. Today,
NFL
bike, baby.
Yes.
If you can't see us on YouTube. Bim's got his Colts hat. Darren's got his Rams jersey. I've got my Patriots
coaching attire.
Belichick special.
With the sleeves.
With the sleeves. Because I'm brokey. I can't be cutting stuff off like that.
Yo, it ain't cheap.
So, earlier, Darren was like in the group chat, oh, I get to wear my Whams wear or something like that. With a W.
My Whams attire.
Whams attire. And I almost said to you guys, but I was like, I don't want to sound dumb. I almost responded, I bullshit you not. Is that another one of them black designers? Because Ben be trying to
I hate
support.
This
and I thought it was like something that he had bought before. Like a shirt that you was like, oh, I got me a shirt too. Because he put Whams with a W. He said, I got my Whams attire. And I'm like, what is Whams? What brand was that?
I can't.
So he's here. So we come, and I see him wearing a jersey, and I'm like,
wait to that very moment.
No, even beyond that, I see you wearing a jersey. I'm like, okay, you have Rams jersey, that works too, because football started today. And maybe like 20 minutes into the pod, I looked at you and I went, wow.
I love it. I love having a slow moment like this.
Yo,
Oh man.
and I'm like, what can I tell them? But I
That's
thought
amazing.
Wham's attire was like some up and comer.
Some new.
I didn't know it was Darren saying Rams with a
some
Haitian
new,
accent.
New black hip line.
He can only buy it on the internet. Too cool for stores. Some shit like that.
Oh my
She's thinking about you, Bim.
What you mean?
I thought it was. I
Is it
thought
the
you.
black owned stuff?
Yeah, I thought you influenced him to buy something.
You're an idiot.
I kind of want her
You're an
to
idiot.
tell us what Wham stood for
Yeah,
in her
right.
head.
I was like,
Women
right?
against men.
Sister,
Wasted American
money,
money.
sister.
Wasted American money system. I love it. Oh, Jen.
That's a good way to end it.
Oh, yeah.
Oh man, I was going to my big brother.
Oh
no, we'll end with that.
We're not going to be much help. Before you do,
That's fine. Yes. Make sure you follow us.
Ah.
Do it, Darren. Do it.
make
You're
sure
good
you
at
follow
it.
us on social media platform. On Instagram, it's PLSDELTHIS. On Twitter, the same handle. Did you clear all that up? That Twitter stuff? Did you?
Yeah.
clear-
What happened on Twitter?
Bim.
Oh no, I saw. How does that happen?
I don't know, but it was like on a bunch of them.
I
Okay.
wish I saw it before you cleared it.
Yeah, I know. Me too. On Facebook, something different. We are now the Please Delete This Pod Squad podcast.
Podcast.
Sorry.
Yes.
Yeah, we finally got that changed, so no longer the old people bother us.
they're
Make sure
missing.
you follow us on YouTube and check out our live stuff there, and follow us on your favorite streaming platforms such as Spotify, Spreaker, iTunes Radio, iHeartRadio, Pandora, all that good stuff.
We tested it out. If you say, "Hey Siri, play Please Delete This," or if you do the Google one, it does it.
Really,
It works?
Hey,
Oh, look at that.
Try it out.
Do you have to say the Please Delete This podcast or Please Delete
I
This?
forgot. We
Okay.
had to
Well, if
play
you
around
figure
with
it out, like record yourself doing it and then tag us in it. Yay.
Yeah.
Make sure you listen to us on Mondays in if you're in Rhode Island, 101.1 FM on WBRU. We be on there Mondays at 1 o'clock.
Or you
you
can
can
do WBRU.com, or you can
Or
use
the
the TuneIn
TuneIn
app.
app and search WBRU 360. And Big Brother.
Wait, October 10th.
Oh, yes.
October
Oh,
10th.
that's a thing, huh?
We're doing karaoke. Did we said where, right?
Yes.
At Neighborhood Event Space.
Yes. Yes.
Jen, why are you making that
My
face?
nose was itchy.
Oh, I'm like, am I saying
I was
something
trying
wrong?
not to. I was trying not to do anything too much because I don't want to look weird
Am I
on
right?
camera.
Am I right? Tiki tempo.
Chang, talk to me. Talk to me. Chang,
What
over
happened?
here. Over here, Chang.
Quick, quick. All these syllables.
Get
Get to
it
the
up.
point.
Come on.
Get to the point.
Who?
I never met him. Never met him a day in my life. You're in this picture with him.
We'll have more karaoke details, but just mark on your calendar, October 10th, karaoke, please.
Yes, that is.
It was always funny when Trump would do that to somebody. I've never met him. I've met him maybe once.
17 pictures together. The guy's nuts. Anyways,
So yeah, Big Brother. For anyone who doesn't watch the show or has never watched the show, it's a reality show. A bunch of people, they put them in a house with almost 100 cameras. They're all mic'd, and they have to play these different games and kind of strategize. And whoever's the last one wins money. So before it's $500,000 this year, it's $750,000. So cool. And it's been on for 20-some seasons or something.
That's crazy.
It's been on a long time. But every season, the cast is 16 people that started, and it's either all or mostly white people. And so when there's like only one or two minorities or black people on there, even if they wanted to work together, it's only two people, and so they always get kicked off early. It's just what it is. And so this year, as with many things in society, people are being more cognizant of how black and brown people and minorities are being treated. So this season, 6 people out of the 16
wow.
are black.
They inched it up a little bit there. They turned the volume up just to...
That was enough.
They went to turn the volume up and they tripped. Ah! Too loud. So, yeah, the cast was very diverse. It was actually 6 black people. There was another young lady who's I didn't know what she was until literally today. She's half black, half white, I guess. And then there was one young man who was Asian, and a couple of, and then white people. So, and at the very beginning, 5 of the 6 black people said, no matter what happens, we have to not ever vote against each other until it's only 5 of us left. Then we can battle it out. Right. Yeah. So it's kind of like, whoo, this is interesting. Because, like I said, it's usually 1 or 2, and it's kind of like, it's not going to work out, even if they try. Mm-hmm. But if 5, it's like, oof, okay. So they called it the cookout, their alliance. And
they went to see Candyman.
And
sorry.
It's not the same.
I'm sorry, babe.
So the thing is, they were like, we can never all be in the same room at the same time. Mm-hmm. Because people don't really notice that minorities are in the majority in a room or something, unless we all just always sit together. Yeah. So they're just like, we can never just be in a room together. So they never together in a room. Mm-hmm. And they secretly went through and did it. And today was like the double eviction. So it was like, okay, are they going to really do it? Because it was down to 8 people, but they were kicking off 2 people today.
Oh, wow.
And 6 of the 8 were still there. But like the last episode, one of them, she kind of flipped on them a little bit. So I was like, all right, are they really going to succeed? And the 6 people left, and it's all the 6 black people.
It worked?
Wow.
It worked.
Oh, shoot.
So I wanted to say shout out to Big Brother in the cookout.
Wow.
It's like, it's a big deal because like we say, we're always like, oh, black people like to stick together long enough to make this work. And the funny thing about it is each one of them had somebody in the house they were closest to, and it wasn't each other. They didn't really like each other.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But it was like, just for the culture and for the principle of it, we have to do this because a black person has definitely never gotten close to the end.
Yeah.
And it's definitely not ever won. Wow. So if it's only the 6 of us at the end, a black person is going to win.
Wow. So there's how many people left right now?
6.
And it's all 6 of the black people?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
So any...
I'm kind of invested now.
I'm thinking like any Big Brother lover, fan for decades.
Mad.
That doesn't like black people.
We were talking about this. But the thing about Big Brother fans is... And even the people who are in the show, a lot of them say I'm a super fan. Because at the end of the show, when it's 2 people left, the last, I want to say 9 people who got kicked out of the show vote for who wins out of the 2.
Okay.
So one gets 750,000, one's going to get 50,000. So it's a big deal.
Yeah.
So at the end, the last 2 will tell the other 9 people how they were involved in getting them kicked off to show how good of a player they were. And because they respect the game, even though you did some real messed up thing to me, you know what? I respect that. You get my vote.
In all the years you've been talking about Big Brother, not until now did I understand why you watched it.
Yeah.
I didn't know that in the end, like everybody understands it's the game and they come back and vote. It's kind of dope.
Yeah. And so they try to build their resume, as they call it, by winning competitions. So they say like, oh, I was never even nominated, or I won this many competitions. You should vote for me. Or, yeah, I was behind you, and you getting evicted, and none of you even knew it. You know what I mean? They'll do stuff like that. So it's just interesting that they're like, okay, well. So the people who watch it, because our good friend Tisha, she watches with me, and she actually does like the whole Twitters and going to see what people are saying. And she's like, the super fans actually love the cookout because it's the longest holding together alliance that's ever been on the show. People do it all the time. They always go, okay, we're going to be a group. We're going to name it something. They give it a name, and somebody in the group always flips. Yeah. Inevitably, because it's human nature. The whole show is really a study of human nature. Yeah. They have no music. They have no outside TV. They don't contact anyone. So you literally just in this house with each other, plotting and strategizing.
Couldn't do it. Didn't do it.
They backstab it, and so each one of them, like, they had a really good plan. One of the girls came up with a really good plan to keep them all safe, and it worked. And so I guess on the blogs and stuff, they're saying the people who are watching want her to win. And they did a couple of competitions where like America would vote, and whoever get the most votes, and she was like one of the people was getting the most votes. So
what? I'm gonna look up the cookout.
Kind of want this 6 of them just not to vote for each other.
So now that it's 6, now it's cutthroat. Every man for himself. So now it's gonna.
Yeah, but I
now
kind of
the
want them to be
start.
like, we're taking over.
Cross the finish line together.
Right.
We own this show. We own this show now.
This is our thing.
Big brother.
Right.
Big brother.
Big brother with a V, brother.
Big brother. Where is your mother?
You take that book and replace the Tiki.
How did you do it? She did it so well. Oh, let's go.
Baba Black Sheep.
Oh, God.
So shout out to the cookout. And that's one of the reasons why I came. I was like, came late.
No,
I was watching that and football.
Oh, that's the reason.
How's that in watching that in football?
Jen, I love you.
I love you, Darren.
Never change.
I'll try not to.
Never.
Oh, look.
Never change. This is
That's the
Jen-
cookout.
Never
He
change.
made a vibe cover with them.
Yeah,
Oh,
with
that's
the
funny.
classic Death Row vibe
That's
cover.
amazing.
Why do we do that?
That is amazing. Oh, I can't wait to see the memes when I get out of here.
Very dope.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Are we good?
Yeah, we Gucci, man. Good to see you guys, man.
Good to see you too.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to do something outrageous to get on TV. So
Oh wow.
I'm not gonna streak, but
We didn't talk about Biden's vaccine mandate or nothing. So guys, sorry.
yeah, whatever. Who cares about that?
That's not important.
We vaccinated.
There's Common album coming out tomorrow.
Yes.
Later today.
Anybody else dropping?
Try to muddle through that Drake album if you haven't yet.
There's a couple joints.
It's not bad.
Yeah,
but
there's
it's
a
just
couple joints.
This is annoying.
yeah. You got to be listening to it in a certain way, or else it's just like, what am I listening to?
Get ready to hear some singing that you don't want to hear about.
And the Kanye album, same thing. It sounds like noise at first. You gotta let
Yeah.
it settle in your ears.
Yeah.
On some good speakers or headphones. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Have a great weekend, guys.
Zip it up and zip it out.
Zippity doo dah.
Bye bye.
Idiots, all of you. Idiots.
Banish them.